place is jam-packed here. Love's Truck Stop, I-75 north of Atlanta. No parking. Like any other truck stop right now at this hour. No parking. I've been seeing a lot of cops tonight. That's for sure. I've seen cops. I was in a rest area right before the Loves, and I saw a cop roll in there who was rolling in front of the truck, staring in the windshields. So he started staring at me, and I was staring at him, and I waved at him, and he did nothing. And I knew what was coming. I'm like, this guy's gonna get me. He's gonna say, why are you in your driver's seat? Off duty? Why you can't be off duty not driving in your driver's seat. So I saw him, he saw me, we had a quick stare down, and I jumped in the bed. Because you know, when you jump in your sleeper, you have some safety. Technically, if you're sleeping, they're not even allowed to bother you. So as soon as I jumped in the sleeper, that cop rolled away. He rolled away as soon as I jumped in that sleeper. So if you ever see a cop roll across the parking lot and he's like looking in windows and shining his light, get in your sleeper and cover yourself up. Better yet, just cover yourself. Pull the curtain, throw a blanket over your head, because he's coming for you, and if you don't get in that sleeper, you might get hassled. Okay, you don't want that, and they're out there. I'm surprised I saw it, but I saw a hell-bent cop in Georgia on I-75 around 8 p.m. rolling to a rest area. He was harassing me, and I jumped in the sleeper, and he peeled away. Then I saw him knocking on some other driver's door, and then I backed out of my spot in the rest area because I didn't even want to pull out of my spot and drive past him. He would have seen me again. But he still saw me. I backed out of the spot and pulled out of the rest area, and he saw me. He saw me. And then I saw him take the next highway ramp, and he was looking for people on the highway ramp too. And then he jumped back on the highway. This guy was nuts. So they're out there. Watch it. Watch out. What's up, guys and gals? I'm going to a shipper right now. I'm going to pick up some sparkling bottled water and take it down to Tampa, Florida. Here's what I'm picking up today in the 53 dry van. Spring water bottled at the Mountain Source. And it's going to be about 42,000 pounds from Tennessee to basically Tampa, Florida. So about 42,000 pounds. Okay, that's the back of the trailer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. All right. So once again, we counted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at the pulse. We'll go here. Look at the paperwork. 41,553. All right. This is the outside of the trailer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we right now? Okay. We basically want that right here. So we're gonna pull the trailer forward just a little and slide it. And just to clarify, the last pallet sits right here, and I want this axle right under here. Okay? This is how I do it. You can do it your own way. That's up to you. Alright. Pull forward a little. Okay, back it up just a little. And they say truckers don't get exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. We'll see if I can give you the driving a truck experience here in a Freightliner Century. A little shaky. All right, here we go. So this load here, this is bottled water I picked up in Benton, Tennessee. And I'm gonna run this through some back roads in Tennessee and go to Cleveland, Tennessee. Then I'm gonna go south on more back roads, another 30 miles, and that will take me into I-75, which will be, I'll be intersecting I-75 south of Chattanooga, Tennessee. and by maybe another 100 miles to Atlanta, something like that. And then I should have some open highway tonight on I-75 going south into Florida towards Tampa. So, I mean, this is a pretty good truck run. 41,500 pounds. They loaded the truck in 20 minutes down in Benton, Tennessee. Pretty awesome. So, a lot of places take forever to load. And, I mean, look at that. Dude, it's a shame the sun's going down right now, because I'd like to show you some of the scenery. Oh, that was a big bump. I'd like to show you some of the scenery I saw coming in here. I came from Knoxville south and then took some back roads to Benton. Man, if anybody wants to buy a house, I'd say get some property out there or something, because it's, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Just really underpopulated, wide open land. Let me fix this camera here. Tilt it down just a tad. That might be a little better. I was in Knoxville earlier today. I saw a couple loads going up to Pennsylvania. They were pretty bad loads. So I started to see some good loads popping up to Florida. And the thing about going to Florida is basically you gotta usually go to three places. You go to Tampa, Orlando, or Miami, or Jacksonville. Now, if you're gonna take a load to Miami, I mean, it better pay good, because you got a long ways to come back out of Florida. But the thing about Tampa, if you take a load to Tampa, it's really, it takes a few hours, whatever, 2 to 3 hours to get back out of Florida into Georgia. And it's not like insanely far from Atlanta, Georgia. But if you're down in Miami and you have to get back to Atlanta, I mean, you got a ways to go. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to take a truckload all the way down to Miami, you better be getting paid good, and you better be able to find something coming out of Miami, which, you know, there are some loads coming out paying $1 a mile. So it's not too bad, but I think it's a lot more convenient to go to Tampa, because if I want to get out of Florida, if I can't find a load, then next thing you know, I mean, I don't know, 300 miles from Macon, Georgia, and I could get a load out of Macon. So I'll pass this guy here. Yeah, I can get a load out of Macon, Georgia, or Atlanta. So, but yeah, this is pretty good out here. When you get a truck run, you pick up a load and the sun's going down. It's like 6 p.m. right now, 6 p.m. The sun's going down. You got open highway. People are getting off the roads. It's dark. DOT is kind of chilling out. Like, they're a little crazier in the early part of the day. You know, you gotta remember, like, they're drinking coffee when they wake up. Maybe 1 to 2 coffees. And what do you think they're going to do when they jump in their cop cars after they drink all that caffeine? They're going to be high-strung, ready to go. I want to pull over some rigs. I want to find some problems. I want to write some tickets. So I'm not really trying to be part of that. I'd rather not be on the highway real early in the morning. I mean, that's just the way I roll in this old Freight-Jaeger. So I like to run this Freight-Jaeger all the way into 2 a.m., 3 a.m. at night. And I like when the roads are empty and desolate. And I like to see darkness and listen to the radio and meditate while I'm driving.